We'll be back. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of, and I think the best.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
You've got White. Marks is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Favors, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Green. A solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Josh Hart comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Derek White. Out to Favors. Puts it up from 12. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The drive by Green. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. From 13, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Morant passes to Bridges. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Hart, that's good.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot off, and Utah the other way now. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And the Suns making a change here. Green's checked in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to Dallas.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Morrison.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
That
foul.
one on Ayton.
Second
All the
team
officials
foul.
are all over that.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Payne in for Mitchell.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Over Lawson. Misses off the left eye. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Derek White's checked in for Utah. Porter's checked in for the Suns. Utah trailing here. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, whether it's a dunk or a jump shot, Booker's wide-ranging skills make him a consistent scoring threat.
Pass to Payne. Gobert with a wide-open look. Another miss by Utah.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Three-pointer, Lawson tries to keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Bruno Fernandez checked in for Green. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
This is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
White, good. White's got 5 points so far. The Suns trailing. Booker outside. He kicks it to Porter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Clarkson, a 20-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Here's Payne. Bangs home the trifecta. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's White. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points.